Now I'm back with the Weiss guy. I go to my crew and I tell them, we're on this hit with this guy Weiss. Who knows him? My brother-in-law, I tell him, look around. See who he is. I don't know who he is. This whole thing, it's your cousin. Maybe he knows. Who is this guy? And where does he live? What does he do? Where does he go? My brother-in-law comes back pretty quickly. Sammy, I got news. He's with this guy, Danny Nunziata. He's a friend of ours. He's made guy in the Cavalcanti family. Good. Good job. So immediately the next day, I go see Johnny D'Amato. He's the underboss of the Cavalcanti family. I tell him the same thing in this whole story, and we're going to hit this guy, and he's with Danny Nunziata, and we need your help. Set him up. That's all we need. All right, Sammy. I'll take care of it. I got to go check in with the boss, Riggy. John Riggy was the boss. I said, okay, understandable. Go check with him. But tell him that this is coming from John, from me. Are you sure I will? And he goes there. He comes back the next day. Whatever you want me to do, Sammy. Well, grab Danny Nunziata and tell him to work with us on this hit. All I want this guy to do, Danny, is to set him up for us. We'll do everything else. Okay. A day or so, I'm in the city with my brother-in-law Eddie. And we're going to have a meeting with this Danny Nunziata. And we're telling him about what's going on. Johnny D'Amato spoke with him, send me whatever I could do. All I want you to do is set him up. When you call him, does he come to a meeting? Yes. Good. Let me work out a plan. I'm going to put together my crew. I'll think of what we're going to do and so on and so forth. Now, he's pretty friendly with my brother-in-law. And prior to this, he was talking to my brother-in-law. He's building a house in Staten Island, a fucking little mansion, and on Toad Hill. So that day, my brother-in-law tells me on the way home, Danny's building this house. I know, I heard it. Pretty big house. Yeah. He says, you want to stop there? I was supposed to stop there on my way home. We take a look at it. You know, he'll feel good. You stop. Yeah, all right. Yeah, stop there. We'll stay there a little while, look at the house, and then go home. We go up on Toad Hill. Now, that's a very wealthy area. Fucking mansions all over the place. Paul had his house up there. They used to call it the White House. Beautiful area. Gets to a corner. He's on the corner, caddy corner. The whole house is surrounded with plywood, 8-foot boards. And the front has 2 boards. It opens up into a gate. So you could pull right in. And there's construction going on. The house is under construction. It's being built. We pull in, and there's all dirt, everything like that. The construction people are gone. Danny knew my brother-in-law was coming. What he didn't know is that he was coming with me. So we get out of the car. Hey, Danny, how are you? Hey, Sammy, good. He says, let me show you around. I'm showing you what I'm doing. I says, okay. Now, going into the house, there's this it's got to be a 3-car garage. It's that big. So you go into this garage, and we're a little higher so I could see the street. I could see cars. I see the roof of cars. So these people who were driving by, going home to their mansions and whatever they're doing, you can't even see in here. He's keeping this private, you know, and the neighborhood loves that there's no workers, no dust, no construction people. Pretty private. I go in the house, and he's walking us around. This is the kids' room. This is a bathroom. This is the master bedroom. This is a master closet. And I'm walking in and out of all these things. We get to the kitchen. It's a big-ass area. There's no furniture or nothing in it. It's under construction. It's all 2x4s, and he's explaining. And this is going to go here, and this is going to go there. Washing machine over here. I'm not even paying attention to none of that. What's running through my brain, what a beautiful place to kill this guy. Pulling into this place, I could have my whole crew here, dressed as painters, carpenters, people raking outside, as construction workers. He pulls up with the guy, he gets out of the car, he's got to come through that big-ass garage, through that doorway, and he's done. It's clear as a bell. So as we're walking out, I said, let's go out through the garage. How big is that thing? When we get in the garage, I said, Danny, I have an idea. You know what you're supposed to do, right? Yeah. I think this is a perfect place to kill him. His eyes are this big. In my house? In your garage? Yeah, in your house. Does it bother you? What if I kill him in your bedroom? You won't be able to sleep nights? Oh, no, come on, Sammy, it's not like that, but I mean, no, I don't know. I know that this guy's got to go. I'm not going to risk guys in the middle of the street to shoot him when I could kill him here. Nobody's at risk. And what I'll do, Danny, I will put heavy-duty plastic on the walls, on the floor, the ceilings, everywhere in the garage. It looks normal in the construction business. I'll have a guy standing there with a paintbrush, a roller, like he's a painter. In the bucket, there'll be a gun with a sounds. I'll be there. Joe Watts will be there. Mikey Scars will be there. Huck will be there. It'll be a trap that he can't get out of. I want you to call him. You come in and show him the house just like you did with me and my brother-in-law. When you get to that door to go in the house, it was like a step up. Step up very quickly and get the fuck out of the way, and I'm going to take him out. I'll have a stolen car in your yard. We'll wrap him up. We'll put him in the trunk. We'll take the car and we'll dump him. We'll take all that plastic down. There won't be a drop of blood in your house. Okay, Sammy, okay. When do you want to do it? Now. When I say now, I don't mean right this minute. Can you make an appointment with him and bring him here to show him your house? He's going to love it. It's the last place he's going to see, but be a last memory of your beautiful mansion. All right, Sammy, whatever you want. I put my crew together, and we had a perfect spot. I go there early. He gets rid of the construction workers. He's supposed to go and pick them up and bring them. We're all ready. He pulls in. Nobody's in the car with him. What happened? He couldn't come. I couldn't get him in the car. I would have had to force him. All right, relax. Take it easy. He's fucking white as a ghost. I know. The first time I talked, his eyes were this big. He's white as a fucking ghost. Big tough guy, made guy. But I know he's really not too happy about this. He's not into it. But I'm going to keep the pressure on him. Bro, I'm going to give 1 day, 2 days. If you'd like to talk to your underboss, John, no, Sam, I don't have to talk to nobody. Or your boss, go to Riggy. No, I don't have to, Sam. I was told. The next meeting, I want him with you. All right. We leave. That night, he gets in touch with two, Vinny Palumbo and this guy Capo, two guys, I believe both of them are captains, something like that. I know them personally, but they're really not in the story too much. But he gets in touch with them. They get this guy, a newly made guy, something, I don't know his first name, his last name I believe was Gallo. And they're going to take this guy Weiss out in the middle of the street in Staten Island near his house. Because this guy's petrified. He don't want to do it in his house. They do it the next day. The guy Jimmy Gallo's got his own fucking car. This is how rushed it was. With his own plates on the car. Witnesses who witnessed the shooting saw him and a couple other guys, I guess. But him get into that car and got the plate. He got pinched. Bad enough, he got pinched. He cooperated. I don't know if it was right away or how long it took, but he cooperated. Now guys were going to be getting pinched. Not only that, the story, the Trump job, the unions, the whole fucking thing could explode now because this, I assume, this Jimmy Gallo, no relation to the Gallos and the Colombo family, by the way. But this whole thing's going to explode. I'm back with Eddie Garofalo with this whole bullshit. Look what the fuck you did, bro. You brought all this fucking toxic shit into this guy's thing. You got pinched. I didn't know nothing about it. You know why I didn't know nothing about it, Eddie? Because you didn't want to give me this. You're just a greedy fuck. And you know I would have never allowed toxic waste. Garbage, I don't really give a fuck what you do with it. But toxic waste is a dangerous fucking thing. I would have never took money for that. That's why you didn't come to me, right? You fuck. And now look at the mess that we're in. There's more complaints about Eddie Garofalo with John that I don't even know what the fuck is going on. After this hit with Weiss, and I don't know what's going to happen. He flipped. I don't know what the fuck is court things. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to protect the front end. I think if Trump knew what I was trying to do is protect him and this fucking job and all this bullshit, I think when he would have got in, he would have gave me a fucking pardon. But he don't know it, what I was doing. I don't think. Anyway, so here we go, and now John wants me to take out Eddie Garofalo. Enough is enough with this guy. To me, it looks like he's cooperating, and there's more stories. I said, John, I really don't think he's cooperating. Look what's exploding here, bro. What if he is? I have this knowledge now. I'm the boss. I have to make a decision. Do it. Now, I know when John spoke to me like that, he spoke to a lot of people like that, but not to me very often. When he talks like that, that's it. I go back. I talk to my crew. Well, we got off. We didn't get involved in the Weiss murder, luckily. But we're on the hunt again. I call my brother-in-law Eddie. This time, the hunt is for your cousin, Eddie. Same name as you. He's got to go. I've ran out of favors with him, is what it comes to. There's so many fucking stories, so many things that are going on. I can't stop it no more. You know it, Eddie. 3 times, minimum, I saved him. I started to talk to him. John shut me the fuck up and shut me down. You know he don't talk to me like that, and he don't do it. So this is a must. And you're on the hit. I take Johnny Gamarano, Huck, Danny, Louie, a bunch of people are going to be on this hit. Somebody's going to drive a crash car. Somebody's going to be in a car so the two shooters could get in the car and get away. The crash car protects that. My brother-in-law is going to be down the street, so when they come out of his street and make the turn, they're going to make the first left. You, my brother-in-law, Eddie Garofalo, go right behind them. You have no guns, you have nothing. If a squad car or a police car come, stop your car. There's cars on both sides. One car's in the middle. You're the car in the middle. You stop. Cops come out. They just stalled on me. What do you want me to do? What's going on? What's happening? That car will be gone with the shooters. That's your job. Johnny Gamarano, you call him up. Tell him that you got a job, a big demolition job. Get a time frame you'll be home. He lives 2 blocks away. We know what time he's coming out of the house. Okay, Sammy, will do. I got Frankie Fab with me and Little Joe and the shooters, the whole team ready to go. Johnny Gamarano makes a call. I got home a few minutes early, Eddie. If you could run over and do me a favor, I got an appointment so I can give you the blueprints and stuff and I can go to my meeting. So you got to get here right away. Okay, he hangs up. Thumbs up, everything is going. Comes out of the house, runs down the stairs into the street, right into 2 shooters. He's hit instantly. In the head, wherever, he's dead. The shooters go to the car that they're supposed to go to. The driver is driving them out. Huck is in the crash car to back this thing up. He's following them. I'm sitting in the car with one of my crew. Eddie should be down the block. When he's gone and he makes that turn, Eddie's supposed to back him up. Everything's going good. A police car is coming down that avenue when the car with the shooters turn. They go through a light that just turned red. They're actually going through a red light, but only by a couple of seconds. Huck is following. He goes through the fucking thing. Now he's going through a pure red light and hits the fucking gas while he's looking at the cop. They make a quick U-turn and chase. They're behind Huck. The first car with the shooters makes the turn and goes down that block. Eddie is not there. But Huck really pours it on now. And that cop don't give a fuck about that car that just slightly went through the light. They're going after him. He sucked them into following him. They have no idea what just took place. It goes all the way to 86th Street. The cops pull him over, he gets out. They're questioning him, they're going to give him a ticket. Let me see your license, registration. You went through the light, you were trying to speed away. I wasn't speeding away. I didn't even know you were behind me. As soon as I saw you, I stopped. So he got a red light ticket. But while he's getting the ticket, they get a call about a shooting 2 blocks away, 3 blocks away. They throw the fucking ticket at him. He gets the ticket. And they get in the car, make a U-turn and go back to that street where the murder took place. Everybody got away. Huck took a lot of heat for that ticket. Stood up. No problem. We got back and my crew Sammy, as usual, you're planning to a T. But they weren't happy. Sammy, your brother-in-law. I know. He's going to be here in a few minutes, and I'm going to talk to him, bro. What are you going to do, bro? I know what I'm supposed to do. I'm in these family situations a couple of times in my life. My God. I'm not going to give that order. Here's what I'm going to do. I've never done this before. All he is, talk. I'm going to take a walk when my brother-in-law comes with him, and I'm going to talk to him. You guys make the decision. You want him dead? After I'm talking to my brother-in-law, when I'm walking back, you nod your head. And I'll kill him. We'll kill him. If he's go like this, we'll give him a pass. But I'm going to rip him a fucking new ass. And I don't know if he could come and work with us after this. My brother-in-law pulls up, gets out of the car. I leave them, and I walk over them, just like I said. I said, Eddie, where did you go? He's choking with his words. He knows what he did. A cop car made a chase. Huck sucked them away. If they would have turned down the street after the drivers, then me, myself, and the guy who's with me would have followed them. There would have been a gun battle with police in the street. Some of us might have died. Some of us might have went to prison. That's what you did. You should fucking die over something like this. If that would have happened, I will kill you right in front of my fucking sister and everybody else. Let's go back into the place, my office. As I'm walking back, it's a horrible moment. And I look at the person and I say, no. They voted not to hit him. Not me. I had no part in the vote. I didn't save him. I would have killed him, sure as God made apples. It's not that I wanted to. It's not that I didn't care about my sister, and my nieces, and my nephews, and everybody else in my fucking family, but I would have killed him. But it was their decision. I gave it to them, and they made the decision. The more I think about this story and this whole fucking story, how many names, 2 families, Trump himself, everybody right in the middle of this whole fucking story. I hope you people who want to hear Trump stories or hear stories about the Cavalcanti family, this has got to be a whopper. If you like it, I got to say these things, press like and share it with your friends or whoever you want. Subscribe to it. Ask your friends to subscribe. And I could continue with this as long as humanly possible with great stories. All right. Again, I got to get back to what I do. Adios, motherfucker.